infamous Illuminati.
Pass.
No, you can't do that.
Slide. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday night. It is Friday, February 7th. February. There's an R in there, not February, like some of you uneducated motherfuckers say it. It is
What booth number you at? What booth number you at?
Yo, hey, yo, it's February, bro. Yo, turn me up, dog. I'm about to spit this hot fire. Yeah, how it goes, Remy? When I be snacking or whatever, like, damn, I totally forgot. That Remy Q's track was fire, man. When I be on those edibles.
Check out Remy Q Studios.
Remy Q Studios, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to In the Mix. It is Friday night, February 7th. In the Mix, as always, is brought to you by our good friend, the best person currently in Texas, Mr. Jose Gonzalez from Spidey's Powdered Tumblers.
That was nice. Thank you, Daniel.
I was going to say the best person from Texas, but I didn't want to offend you and shit, dog.
Oh, it would be the same thing. I'm not from Texas.
Nah, we're going to give you the night off. Spidey's Powder Tumblers for all your custom-made powder-coated stainless steel tumbler needs. Make sure you hit up Jose Gonzalez over on the old IG, which is Instagram, Spidey's_powdered_tumblers.
Hey, and I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna interrupt you now. Now that I'm on top, don't try to get on my good side now. It ain't gonna work.
Now that I'm on top, don't try. Yo, bro, shit. Yo, that's sexual harassment, dog.
It is. Go see HR.
Yo, also big shout out to the comic book chiropractor for your pressing, cleaning, CGC and CBCS submission needs. Hit up Dustin, the comic chiropractor, over on Instagram. One of the best pressers that I know. This dude is legit. Like his whole entire process is insane. Like he'll give you like when you go to the doctor, like one of those things where he fills it out and says, like, you have a spine tick here, you have this here, you have a fox here, you have this, and then he'll give you an estimated grade, but nothing's guaranteed, and he is spot on with the grades. So big shout out to Dustin. Also, Comic Shell, if you need a comic shell, which is probably one of the best pieces of comic book paraphernalia ever since the bag and board. Use code Link Squad for 10% off your comic shell at www.thecomicshell.com. SuperiorStand.com. Need I say more? The best stand in the game. Superior Stand. They stand superior. I just come up with this shit off the top.
That was good. That was good.
You heard that shit? Yo, they sell it stuff. Also, ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to the Link Squad, all the Link Squad members for all their support. I think I might have to update this. There's some people that came and went. And then last but certainly not least, the last slide, and Remy Q is rejoicing back there because he hates these fucking slides. The last slide. Big shout out to King Khan Comic Show. The King Khan Comic Show is happening in New Jersey, Saturday, March 22nd, which is over a month and a little bit over a month and a half away, which to me is insane that March is just around the corner. Happening in New Jersey, Giant Size X-Men #1 will be the door prize. So when you go in, you get your raffle ticket. Legit, they're giving away a Giant Size X-Men. $5 tickets on Eventbrite, $10 cash at the door. Kids 12 and under free. Special guest artists and 40+ tables of comics. One of the guest artists, I think, is Brian McLeod. Does that name sound familiar?
I know Duncan.
From Clan McLeod? That can only be one?
Yeah, nuts.
Yeah, I know Duncan.
I've never seen Highlander.
Never seen Highlander.
I've never seen Highlander.
That can only be one.
I'm gonna find a better spot.
Brian McLeod and also David Sanchez will be there in attendance. The homie David Sanchez. Hi.
You got that more noise now?
No, you were good.
There was no noise to begin with.
It's just that I was in the lobby.
It's a good spot.
Yeah, you were at a good spot. You were
All I
at
can
the.
say is, as far as King Kong goes, I've seen some of the stuff that may be available there, and you guys should be psyched about it.
Oh, see, you got to tell us about that, dog. You can't just drop that little tidbit and walk away. Like you're literally walking. Well, I mean, I guess you're walking.
So I'll just say my current situation. I'm currently in Orlando, Florida, working MegaCon with I happen to be paired with Gabrielle Delato this weekend. So I'm helping
He hasn't been on American soil in years.
13.
13 years. Believe me, the lines in front of his booth, not his booth, the booth,
The booth.
Oof.
have been quite substantial the past 2 days. So speaking of
he
which,
say?
I saw Very Gary and E-Rob and a couple other friends there getting signatures for King Khan.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
COA
You
for
hold
that,
Remy
don't
Q.
you? My man's got a COA for that.
Thor, baby. Thor. Shout out to Gabriel Della. Is he a nice guy?
He is a very nice guy. He's very handsome as well, and to hear him speak is also, it's almost like hearing Iggy speak, but a little less.
He
Like
goes,
straight
"Ig-"
sex in your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, Nicholas, can you take this over to the CGC to get the witness?
No, we'll get it. We'll get.
My name is Delado.
You're not very far. Not very
My
far.
friends call me a Gabby.
But I also want you to know that even though he's a big superstar artist, he is not immune from getting nicked.
Oh, wow, you
shit.
fucked up already?
Oh, shit.
Who you fucked up on, dog?
Twice. So he likes to have a couple of cups of water behind him to wash his brushes off. So I didn't know that. So I happened to throw my bag underneath in such a way right close to the water where it tipped it, but close enough to spill, but it didn't spill that time. So he yelled at me that time. I was like, no, but it's good. We didn't spill. And then I commenced a little while after to knock the whole thing over and really spill everything.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. Sorry about your books, everybody.
So he looked at me after that point and he was just like,
All right, so there goes my signature.
Nicholas.
There goes my
that
signature.
was number one.
That was a half, you mean?
Number one. Number two was today. He had the hankering. There's a Nathan's hot dog stand here at MegaCon. So he wanted some hot dog. He wanted some hot dogs. So he got 2 for him, 2 for his handler, David, who's another nice guy.
Shout out to David.
1 for me, another one for Ryan, who's helping me work the booth.
Shout out to Ryan.
So I went to grab mine, and I grabbed the bun of the other one.
You stuck your finger in his dog, bro? Oh,
It wasn't-
golly.
It wasn't his dog though. He had his already.
You touched it with the nub, though?
It was it the nub?
Ah!
It looked like you went full finger in there, too. Like it was
And
an
it-
optical
it-
illusion. Like you went
tore
full
off.
finger.
It tore off half of the bun from the other one. He's going, Nick, no. He's trying to push my arm away. I was like, no, I'm good.
You weren't good.
No, so I wound up taking the ripped in half bun, and
Yeah.
he wound up eating the other one.
Yeah.
Wow. So they're probably at dinner right now. It's like, can you believe this guy? He took half of the bun.
With his monkey paw, he grabbed my hot dog.
Did you see the finger? It was half a missing.
That's what happened.
Who
That's
actually
what
died?
happened. You touch the last guy's hot dog, you cut your finger.
But at the same time, too, and he'll just look at me and shake his head, kind of like busting my chops. But towards the end of the day, we have Federico Melee is sitting at the table next to us.
Oh,
And Federico does a lot of Spawn covers.
yeah, he's amazing.
So towards the end of the day, Todd McFarlane wanted to come meet Federico. Or come say hi to Federico. So Gabrielle, he said to me, he said, Nick, can you get a picture between me and Todd? So just for him to call me out, just to get that one moment in time that those guys got together, it was awesome.
And then when you took the picture,
It was a picture of you holding up the camera. It's like
he took a
the wrong
selfie.
direction.
No, I heard him say he kind of
It's a selfie.
nudged the Todd. He was like, this fucking guy, you wouldn't believe.
Nick was trying to touch the picture button, but he couldn't reach it with his finger. Nick, it's just a photograph.
I like
Nah,
that
but-
Todd was cosplaying as Jim Steranko too.
He's on his way. He's on his way. Blazer and turtleneck and all.
He's gonna
But
flip
he was
through
cool
that
too. I
reel.
mean,
I just see a
People-
picture of you.
No, I made sure. I took like 15 different pictures. I made sure.
But
But just to have Todd walk around too, he was real cool. People were bringing out Spider-Man books for him to sign. He just signed everything. It was real cool.
as
Did you get to shake his hand, say hey to him or anything, or just stood there?
No,
taking
he was
pictures
pretty
and just-
busy. He was talking to the Delato the whole time, and there was still a line at that point, and we were just closing up for the night. So
did you happen to put your finger in Todd's lunch by any chance?
I tried to stick it as night.
Yo, shout out to Wee
When is
Man.
Spawn the movie coming out?
Yo,
Say nothing.
your thumb just reminded me of Wee Man from Jackass for some reason. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's been a good time.
Yeah, I love that Nick could be Nick wherever he goes. That's why
as
part of your
soon as I
endearing
saw-
quality.
As much as I wanted to hide that from you guys, I knew I had to share it. And I was like, this superstar, famous artist is
Glad
not
you
even
did,
immune to
yeah.
getting it.
Yeah, I know if I ever get a chance to meet him, not to mention your name. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
You remember that fucking Texan that tried to knock over your water? Spilled shit all over the prints and they're
You mean the guy that touched the hot dog?
yeah, you know,
This
stuck
fucking
his
guy.
finger in your hot dog.
Hey, Mike,
Hey, stupido.
I haven't
You know
had a
the-
chance to meet Merca yet, Mike, but I think I met her husband who's here.
Who's Merca?
Mirka Randolph.
Oh, from that does Sweet Paprika.
Super cool.
Have you met anybody there? And then we'll get to the chat. I would definitely want to say hello to everybody that's here today. Have you met anybody that you hadn't met before? That it was just like, oh, like hi, super cool meeting you, and not as like getting something signed, just in working together.
Yes, and actually, I will. You guys will know who were the two brothers who do the podcast.
That's, Jay
Coco.
is there. Jay is there. His IG handle is Coco Unlimited, but it's Jay
Yes.
and Dave.
Yep, I met Jay yesterday, and I looked at him. Immediately knew he was familiar, and I was like, You're on YouTube, right?" And he explained to me. I was like, "Yeah, guys, I love your stuff. It was awesome." So he was cool. I met Paul today. Gave Paul a big hug.
Sector 281.
Yeah, he's
Super
one of the
fun.
best guys I know, man.
I met Shop. Shop is here in Orlando with his family, visiting all the parks. Said hello to him as well. He stopped by the booth, and I saw Louis again.
Shout out to Louis.
So
Louis got some amazing pics with McFarlane when he was just like, it's not open to the public, but when you're me, stuff happens. Yeah, boy.
Did y'all hear the story he told this morning? He hopped on and said how he did that, like, because it was a signing only to the people who got the free signature. So he went behind Todd's booth and set up his little display and was just posing and doing stuff for an extended period of time, hoping just to catch some people's attention, kind of thing. And then as the line died down, he went to the front of it, set it up, and like the people working the booth were telling the people left in line that you don't get a signature because you didn't get a free invite, because some people just came crossing their fingers.
Yeah.
yep.
And they saw Louis and they're like, "Hey, you."
He's
I
got
like
this
what you got going on, and
the
Todd
300
came
hours.
out just to check it out. You know, like he did his thing. He put in the work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I've seen, of course, Mr. Rups himself, Durs, once or twice.
Durs, hell yeah.
Him and Lady Durs.
You know, love me some Durs too.
I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'm just going to highlight some names in the chat out, as that's going to be my hello. Has there been any like odd experiences with any of the fans and like Delato, any of the artists that you're working for?
No, nothing odd. I mean,
Like, we're going to try to, you got to say yeah and then invent something.
no, there are a lot of people who come up who just don't understand what they want, and
What do you
sometimes that.
mean?
All right, so he offers two commissions. Commissions are out the window. We blew through, I think, 5 commissions day one, so there are no more for the show.
How much was let's say if the first person, I want a commission, what's starting?
You're looking at almost $4,000 per commission.
$4,000 per commission.
Yeah, and that's all.
Commissions for everyone.
No.
DJ's giving away a commission tonight.
Yeah, type hashtag commission.
Hashtag Delato.
Remarks go to on a day-to-day basis. Remarks are $250.
Jesus. What's
But
up?
you literally have to be like the first guy. You have to Chip Getler C2E2 the whole thing to really get one of those.
That makes sense, though.
And
That
then he
makes
offers a $50 graded signature if you bring a book. It's
Maybe-
30 if you buy anything in the booth, it's free signature.
He's
nice.
never here. You have to imagine. It's like once every 10 years he gets to enjoy a fucking hot dog without a finger in it.
All right, let it go, man. Let it go.
Yo, Taylor has a good question here. Was Delato scared of your neon yellow shoes?
No.
What's up, Joe Michaels? Hope you're well.
Thanks to Nick's shoes, they're banning yellow 5 out of all of our food.
There's actually a lot of people with neon orange shoes. I think John Jang is wearing some peach colored joints.
Typically rocks some pink ones, doesn't he?
John's
he's
still
got a
with me on
dog.
point, dog.
I'm jealous, Nick. I'll be honest.
What's up?
I'm jealous.
No, why should you?
No, it's cool, man. It's a cool experience.
Hey, listen, I'll be the first to say, and I cannot repeat it enough, and it's all thanks to you guys. I thank Mark all the time for putting me onto BTC. I thank Nelson for putting me in this situation, and it's just been the whole YouTube thing is putting me in my position right now, and I can never thank you guys enough.
ETC best in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. And then we thank Nathan's for providing those hot dogs.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
Just
I
let
mean,
it
that
go.
guy was waiting. How long was that flight waiting for that hot dog? You know, he
No,
was
listen,
like,
he was
I'm,
like, when I
I'm
get-
dying for it. Just
When I get there to America, they eat the hot dog. I cannot wait.
he stuck his finger in the hot dog.
I like how
Hey.
gelato sounds just like Borat.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice hot dog.
It's not a real Nathan's hot dog anyway. So
Yo, they're like Remy said, the optical illusion with the missing finger, so it looks like your entire fucking fingers like in the hot dog, like the whole thing. Remy hit it on the head.
That's why he was grabbing you. He thought your whole finger was in that thing.
That's bro. And then Nick pulled his. He was like, "What?" He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't see your handicap sticker."
You should do that tomorrow. Just have a bun and put your finger in it, cover it with like ketchup, and just hand it to him with just your finger in the bun.
well, like what was that? Bachelor party.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, snap. And instead of a finger, it was a penis.
Where he's trying to take it. The guy keeps moving forward with.
Oh my god. No, that sounds super awesome, man. I'm not gonna lie. So after this morning on Legion's Lair every Friday, 7:30, the best hangout stream on YouTube. I was looking at flights. I was looking at flights to go to Florida, dog. But then I was just like, what is the point? Like I had so much FOMO. Like, I'll be honest. I was seeing you, I was seeing Durs, I was seeing Louis. This is probably the first time I really saw a con where I was just like, damn, man, I wish I was there.
Hey, but to be honest, I mean, it's
I
like
didn't have that.
the con is over, and I'm literally wanting to go to bed right now.
It just made me excited for Heroes Con in all sincerity. Seen a couple people at MegaCon. Like, I don't think Jay's going to be able. I don't know if Jay Coco Unlimited from the Unchosen Ones. I want to meet him and Dave really bad. Like, I
Yeah, those guys are really cool.
absolutely love that guy for just knowing him from being online. You know,
And their
They're
podcast
awesome.
thing, like that's like next level. That's like big time. Like we're looking at something like on the ground level. Like their chemistry is like insane.
Yeah, they grew up together. It better be, but it's
Oh,
a
they know
dynamic.
each other?
They're brothers in real life.
I know.
Okay, but yeah, you can't plan that kind of stuff, and not all siblings will even have it. So it's an X factor that you can't script.
I tried doing a podcast with my brothers a couple of years ago before YouTube. Haven't spoken to them since.
Did
See,
it
the
look?
cool-
Did it end up looking like one of those like terrorist demand videos with y'all?
Yeah, mine is the unfortunate beheadings. Oh gosh.
Yeah, the cool thing is too is to have somebody come up and be like, oh yeah, I work with Bill Morrison.
Jay with his brothers, the foreign flag behind them.
Should have never yelled at them in Arabic. That's what really drove a wedge between us.
They're trying to be so cool, talking in so much slang you can't even understand them. Just
Oh man, we never should have invited Daniel Pearl on.
Jesus Christ.
Too soon. Chef Boyardee, shout out to my guy Chef Boyardee. Nick, is Delato doing any more cons in the U.S. this year?
No more. And Jeff,
Not
I thought I knew when
Now,
Delato is scheduled to go on a tour every single con. Nick
hot dog tour.
ruins his experience.
Hot dog tour.
Fuck this, I am out.
Fuck this.
The hot dog tour.
Manja, manja, manja.
Yeah,
No,
I wanted to do some commissions and eat a hot dog.
Not scheduled now, but there's talk of some others in the near future.
What do you mean?
Just there's talk. I mean, I'm just a guy who picks stuff up.
You know what to do, Nick. You know what to do. Start planting that seed, buddy. Start planting that seed.
Yeah. So I don't think it's gonna be 13 years before he's at the next one. I'll put it that way.
Oh, I mean, I could imagine this dude is getting paid ridiculously these last couple of days in commissions. Like you said, 4,000, 5 commissions. So that was that 4, 5,
it's 20.
I don't know.
Hold up, be quiet.
Carry the
20.
one.
Really, seriously?
Yo, it's
Jesus.
20 grand, at least 20 grand a day, dog.
Zero.
No, the commissions were 5 for the total show, not 5 every day.
Oh, 5 for the total show. So at least 20 in commissions starting. Jesus Christ. Yeah, what up, Rich? Yo, Eva says a lot of the Italian artists and writers only go to MegaCon. You think
Yeah,
it's because
like
it's in Florida and it's close to
Lutz-
Miami and they could get some cocaine?
It's just
Maybe,
right there
maybe.
on the coast.
But
Compared to the rest of
Lucio is here with Carla Cohen.
He was at New York.
Marco Cicchetto is here.
Shout out to him.
Federico Mele.
Shout out to Federico.
Couple of them. Lee Bermejo I met today. I fanboyed out a little bit for him. I was
wow.
like, dude. Lee, I was like, yo, I want to bring my Marvel 6. That Silver Surfer was life-changing to me.
1,000%.
And
I
if it wasn't slabbed already, I definitely would have brought it, but it was such a banger.
Man, I would have cracked that shit and see me. Yo, have him sign the slab.
Yeah. Yeah. Way to be committed to it, Nick.
Yeah. I'm such a fan of yours. I don't want to crack the slab for you to sign it.
No, but when it comes back in 9/6, and that's support.
Go and get me a hot dog and I sign your slab.
Lieber, and I was talking with on the way out, Martin, and tonight is like the Universal Park tour. So there's some people going to Universal. I was talking to Martin Simmons. Martin Simmons is just as you said, was a cool dude. He's a cool guy.
Dog. Yo, oh shit, we gave him
No figures in the hot dog. Don't worry.
Shout out to Matt Spidey. Yo, Martin Simmons is legit one of the coolest, like big time artists that I've ever met. Where he's just a cool ass dude.
Yeah, Ben Temple Smith also really cool dude. Everybody was real cool.
Nice. That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that this is happening in your life. Especially at your age where things are only going downhill.
This is true. This is true.
Like you finally found your calling, dog.
This is his last wish. That's what they told him.
You're right.
After he knocked over the water, they're like, "Listen, he's almost gone, guys." He's,
Another situation where
this
Nick's
is
all
his-
excited.
this
Nick's all
is his
excited to work
bucket list right
MegaCon.
here.
Little does he know, John Cena's showing up on Sunday to visit him.
Oh shit. Yo, Nelson is just like, yo, he's telling everybody in their ear, make a wish, kid.
I go to sleep that night, and next thing you know, I dream of Kobe dropping 61, and that's what I see.
Jesus Christ. Yo, I was driving through Times Square last weekend in a cab. Yo, and I went through the yo. Who's that? The World Tag Team Champions of the World? Who's that?
Hold on one second.
Earthquake.
That's Tugboat and Earthquake, right?
No, don't make fun. Hold on.
All right, my bad.
You know a little title now called Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yes.
Marco Cicchetto.
Shout out to him.
Another mad cool dude. Another time, guys.
Yo, at the end of the like these dudes are just like us, where they just like grew up. Well, most of them grew up just loving comic books. Other people are just artists, but for the most part, they just want to chill. And then the good thing is, like what I've learned in my experience, I don't know if you're noticing this as well. Like people go up to them and say, "Oh my God, I'm a big fan. This changed my life," and they just give them the stand. Oh my God, that's great. But they don't want to talk about that. Like you could literally talk to them about anything, and they'll just be like, "Oh, thank you for. I don't want to talk about art." Blah blah blah. Oh my God, yeah. That's what I've experienced.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, and some of the other guys, the other handlers too, they're like, Yeah, talk to the guy about the music he likes. Talk to him, just about stuff other than the business he's with 12 hours a day right now.
Yeah, because that's just like I don't know. That's like if somebody talks to you, whatever line of business you're in. What are you into? Dildos? Like I don't know what you make. Yo, speaking of dildos, I was watching Contraband. You ever saw the show Contraband? Yeah, I'm gonna put the kids. This is an adult show. We are yellow, as we were talking about this morning.
What's next? Ass to ass.
So you ever saw the show Contraband, where it's just like in the airport security on like A&E and stuff, and they stop people?
Yeah, that's been out a while, right?
Yeah, it's been out for man long. And it was one guy came through with a suitcase, legit a suitcase of wieners, bro, like legit of toys, a suitcase, and each one was filled with like cocaine. But so the thing is, so you open that suitcase and you're just gonna be like, oh shit, this dude's a freak, and just close it out of embarrassment. So that's what he was trying to get across. But to get the cocaine out, though, you had to give it a nice tug. Then it came out like that. It came out like
the old box of dicks. That's a classic right there.
The old box of dicks. You guys want to transition into some other non-MegaCon stuff?
What did they call it in Superbad? Was it the Dick Lunchbox treasure chest?
Yeah. I just love drawing dicks, and I was so good at it.
I couldn't eat anything else that was shaped like a dick. You know how many foods are shaped like dicks?
All of them.
All of them.
No, the best ones. The best ones.
Yeah.
No, my corn muffin story wasn't scripted. My corn muffin story was legit. I was heartbroken this morning. I was super heartbroken that I didn't get my corn muffin.
He told you that in confidence, Mike.
JSS Brooklyn. Yo, Remy Q. Here you go, Remy Q. Hold up. Before you get into Remy Q's like discuss with the Super Bowl, big shout out to my guy John, JSS Brooklyn in the house. Actually, this brings me to a good point with this super chat. So normally or lately, I've been doing a $25 gift certificate to Midtown Comics. Somebody here is going to win a $25 gift certificate to Midtown Comics. Any super chats that we get today, I will add that to that winning. So for example, winner's going to get a $27 gift certificate to Midtown Comics. So any super, and YouTube takes their cut, so then I'm like subsidizing that. So any other super chats that come in will go to the prize tonight. So right now we're up to a $27 gift certificate from Midtown Comics. How does that
subsidizing the word of the week?
Oh shit, yo. You want to go into it, dog? Nah, don't go into it. Don't go into it. Nah, don't go into it. Don't go into it. Yeah. Biggest news of the week. Biggest trailer to drop all year.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park, dog.
Yes. That shit looked awesome.
Oh, no. Remy Q. No. Remy Q just had a look of disgust.
Did you watch the trailer?
Remy Q, you breaking my heart. You breaking my heart, Remy Q.
Breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart.
Don't go breaking my. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I'm a little bit behind.
I mean, it's okay. You're busy sticking fingers in hot dogs. But Remy Q, you have no excuse. You didn't see the trailer? Jurassic
Not the trailer I thought you were going to bring up. No, I didn't watch that trailer.
What is it called? It's
Jurassic
called
World Rebirth.
Jurassic World Rebirth. Remy Q Studios. If you watch this trailer, I'll be the first. I know Mark is a huge fanboy of Jurassic Park. Nick doesn't like Jurassic Park because he said when he was around, the dinosaurs did not look like that, so it's inauthentic.
They were much smaller and they had feathers.
They all had feathers.
Come on,
you always talk about the feathers.
They're birds.
This guy and his feathers, man. Mark, what did you think of this Jurassic World trailer, sir?
Dude, I'm hyped for it. It looked fun. It looked action-packed. It looked like I know we're going back to the jungle. We're not doing the let's go hang out in New York where dinosaurs are roaming now. I think that's fine. We're getting new dinosaurs, like bigger dinosaurs. Scarlett Johansson, fine as always. I mean, it looked dope. And I want to know what that freaking monster was that was there. I think they're leveling it up. It's a franchise at this point. We're not No one goes to watch this to discover the meaning of life anymore. We did that with number 1. After that, it's just, can we have fun watching dinosaurs? Nobody on the planet doesn't love dinosaurs, and no one does it better than the Jurassic Park franchise. And Garth, what's his name? Garth Edwards or whatever.
He's directing it?
Yeah, he's directing it. So
that's
visuals we've seen since the original.
I am in there. I didn't know he Gareth Edwards.
Gareth Edwards, yeah.
Yo, I had no idea that he directed it. I am in there. Even though you can say what you want about not Jurassic Park, Godzilla, the first one, it looked amazing. Rogue One.
Yeah, dude's a phenomenal director.
Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie of all time. Of all time. Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie of all time.
I give it the best Disney era comfortably. I mean, that's a hot take, DJ, but I mean, that's one you could argue easily.
Fight me. Yo, I saw it. I'm not a fan of the Jurassic Park franchise. The first one is a milestone movie, one of the greatest movies of all time. I give it that. Stan Winston, the God, and then that's when it introduced CGI into so insanely like just a pivotal moment in movie history. Part 2 was meh. Part 3, I saw part 3 in the theater and I hated it. And then the Chris Pratt, the first one was good. I don't think I saw the other ones.
Yeah, the next one was God, what was it? The Fallen Kingdom, when Isla Nublar gets destroyed by the volcano. And then the last one, Dominion, it was supposed to be like experiencing dinosaurs in the world. That's what the middle one did, was bring them off the island into the regular world with the humans. And they kind of started the third one that way, but then they took it to like more of a secluded place for the story to play out. But it basically took the concept of the island and made it like an insular place, like in a frozen desert that was like pretty much like what is it called? Like an estuary, but for the dinosaurs. It kind of took us there. But it was still like fun. It wasn't great, but it was fun. But dude, as soon as I saw 3 Spinosaurus swimming, like because of the whole like alpha mentality with the Mosasaurus, I'm like, dude, I'm done. I'm fucking in. That's the coolest shit I've seen on TV this year.
Just the fact that it was like it reminded me so much of Skull Island. So in the beginning of the trailer, we're putting together a team. You got you're gonna go over there, you're gonna get some shit. So it reminded me of what did I just say? Skull Island, Uncharted, where you got like Drake and Sully. So like Scarlett Johansson is Drake, Sully is Mahershala Ali. It's just all the ingredients for a good, fun action movie that doesn't have to be bogged down by the lore and mythos of Jurassic Park, other than having cool ass dinosaurs. And now, like you said, the big ass dinosaurs in the trailer, they say, hey, there's some random mutant dinosaur around. So it could be anything. It could be a dinosaur with feathers.
You know, they introduced the concept of like messing with their genetics. That's like how it all started, was messing with dino DNA. And they said in the first
dino DNA.
Yeah, they completed the sequence.
They jerked off a dinosaur.
Yeah, they had to complete the sequence with other animals. So like they've been toying with dino DNA from the very beginning, and the franchise has never steered away from that. It's always steered into it. So I never understand why people get upset with we're experimenting with dinosaurs. Dude, dinosaurs are dead. The only way to have dinosaurs in a movie in modern time is if you introduce the concept of messing with their DNA to bring them back. That's the whole concept to it. And human nature shows that you don't leave well enough alone. You're going to mess with it.
You think,
this is going to be the worst of the worst so far? Some twisted, crazy stuff. And whatever that was in the room with the red light, with like the short, dude, it looked like it had a skinny mouth but a flat face.
Dinosaurs are gonna come out and go, hey, you guys.
Yeah. Wearing a Superman t-shirt and shit.
That's a sloth. Oh man, do you guys like Baby Ruths?
Like what?
Do you even make those anymore?
Baby Ruth.
I don't dislike them.
Oh, that's Remy's favorite. That's your.
I got a whole box of them like a year and a half ago.
You know what? Let me write this down. Send Remy a box of Baby Ruths.
Darth is onto something there. I don't think we're ever.
I need to get caught up on the chat. What did Darth say?
What about Ridley Scott finishing his Alien prequel trilogy, allegedly? I don't think we're ever going to get the sequel to Covenant. I would love it. I loved Prometheus. I love Covenant.
I did too. I think those expanding the lore like really, really helped. I think them getting away from that and just like Alien Romulus, we all agree, the four of us, that it was amazing. Even Remy Q, he put down his pass stick. Alien Romulus is amazing, right, Rem? I don't know. I get scared. I go to Remy Q for it. Like, you're my linchpin. Like, if you say pass on something and I like it, I feel
yeah, that was an alternate opinion. It was okay. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it.
You didn't enjoy Tyler as the alien at the end?
Tyler as the alien was a bit much, but you know, it's. Dude, I got a picture of that on my phone. After I watched it, I sent that picture to you guys. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
You're like, I scored 3 points.
We're getting Alien Earth coming up really soon, which is the TV show that's produced by FX Hulu. I'm done pumped for that because that's bridging a time gap that
I gotta blow my nose.
We haven't had.
Fill the time.
Well, I'm psyched about that one too. Ooh.
Yeah, October 16th. I took that picture. Saved it. There you go.
Hold on. Let me make that big for those that didn't see it. Damn. He got a dick and everything.
Tyler didn't even get paid for that.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think he didn't have the Notre Dame hat on. That's why.
The worst part is Tyler was like, "That's a real guy," and then he showed me the real guy, and I was like, "Ah, it's worse."
That's true. That's true.
Golly, ooh.
His neck
That's
is
true.
thicker than his jawline. Like, it's just like all neck. So it looks like he's shaped like a cone.
There you go.
Golly.
Pause. Oh my God. But I love Alien Romulus. I thought it was amazing. 8, 9 out of 10. I would have rather have a sequel to Covenant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to know what David's up to. He's got that entire arc full of colonists, and he has all of his little research he needs to conduct it.
Yeah, that is the most shystiest of dudes
Ever.
David?
for sure. For sure.
Yeah. You can't trust a guy riding a bicycle around a spaceship. Like, those people are up to no good. Like, if I wake up out of cryo sleep and I see a motherfucker just riding a bike, we're doomed. Like, I know we're doomed.
To Dart's comment, Fede Alvarez has already been like given the go ahead to start seeing about the sequel to Romulus. Fede is attached to what comes after Romulus already.
And it's going to be a direct sequel to Romulus. Like, it's literally going to pick up right after that. I need to see it. Evil's Comics mentioned something earlier about Rob Liefeld being pissed at Marvel and Ryan Reynolds. Do you know what Evil was referring to?
Vaguely. He'd have to throw the context out there. Apparently, like, he was removed from something attached with some event or something attached to Deadpool. You know, Rob was already leaving Marvel Comics to work exclusively on his own personal stuff. But the other stuff that he was attached to, he didn't get an invite to. And you know how Rob is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know how Rob is. He spit all over my my comic book.
Dude, I love Rob Liefeld.
Yeah. See, Gary knows, man. Gary knows. Hey, what's up, Joe? Giuseppe.
Is it
Stellato's cousin.
close?
There it is.
No one wanted Liefeld at any of the Deadpool parties. Is this true?
I had one. He didn't come.
I would feel like he would be the first person I would invite. Yo, we're doing a party. Call Rob. He's here. He's got to be there.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's just like, Rob fucking used up all the cocaine
Before the party even started.
Yeah. It's like he's just like, yo, I brought a kilo. I meant the baggie. And
I meant the baggie. Did I do that?
Oh, dude, that's a whole thing. But just to put in context, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are turning out to be and being exposed as being terrible people. And the guy from her last movie that they tried to drag through the mud kept quiet, kept his head down, and waited. And last week just dumped all the receipts, the videos, everything. And he's suing them, and he's about to, with respectfully and like completely in a mature way, get everything that he's due. She tried to ruin that guy's life, drag him through the mud, take over his movie. It's crazy situation. I recommend checking out Brett Cooper's channel. She does an entire like 20-minute, 25-minute expose on it pretty much.
so Mike says the beef is not getting invited to the Deadpool party, which is fine. I mean, you don't got to invite this guy. But then saying adding a co-creator credit.
Yeah.
So is he not being fully credited as the sole creator of Deadpool now?
No. There's that trend going around where everybody who's worked on a project ever wants credit for it, like it's their creation. And Fabian Nacia, however you say his last name, got credited as co-creator of Deadpool. And Rob's not cool with that because, according to Rob, Deadpool came out of his mind down. So it doesn't matter who comes to work on the book with me. You didn't create this son of a bitch. You came and did a job on a
Yeah.
character that was created by someone else.
Gotcha. Oh shit.
And that's like saying, like, like some of the definitive characteristics of Deadpool, like breaking the fourth wall, being a smartass, that kind of came down the road and everything. Those people created those aspects of him. But that's like saying Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster don't deserve full credit for Superman. Like, because Superman's been around for 80 years. Think how different he is now versus then. Does everybody who worked on Superman and added an attribute get creator credit? Fuck no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I drew a smiley face on my New Mutants 98. Do I get a co-created credit?
You get co-creator credit now.
That's insane. That's nuts. Speaking of co-creators, Bill Finger, right? So this lady from my job knows the guy, and she actually sent me his information because she knows I'm into comic books and stuff. She was like, "Oh, if you ever want to talk to him, whatever, blah blah blah." So he's the one that did the investigation and the documentary or whatever it was to get Bill Finger his credit on Batman.
Mm-hmm. And that's a completely different situation where Bob Kane created Batman to look a certain way, to be a certain thing. Bill Finger came in and helped create the character before it went to print. He designed the suit and this and that. And back then, the industry was, you can't even compare the industry today to the industry of back then. For example, Bob Kane had ghost artists that worked on the book, and they had to draw like Bob Kane so that there was consistency through it. The industry was completely different. So that's why there's so many like after the fact credits that went out. But Bill Finger, he did the vast majority of Batman at the beginning of it, kind of thing. And he did have a hand in the creation of the character.
And then the other thing with that dude, Nice Pool was a bigger jab using Nice Pool to knock that guy that was in the movie with Blake.
Yeah, so they that's been pointed out as intentional that Blake Lively.
I would have done that. I mean, that's my wife. My wife in my eyes is 100% correct. I would have
had her kill Nice Pool, which the Baldino guy is that kind of guy in real life, and they had it happen in front of a flower shop. Which Blake took the whole production of this movie that's supposed to be serious and about domestic violence and this and that, and turned it into a commercial for her flower shit through Target that she has. So that's why if you look at all the premiere events and stuff, she's like, "Where are your flowers?" And she's standing in front of the name of the movie with flower things around it. She's just self-promoting the whole time on somebody else's movie. Meanwhile, this guy optioned this movie himself, has his own company, adapted it, directed it, and starred in it, and she hijacked the whole thing.
Hey, what is that? Yo, my guy got snacks. Did you bring for the rest of the class?
You said Baby Ruth?
What is that? Tim Tam? Oh shit! My guy got the Tim Tams. I have such bad freaking allergies, so I keep shutting off my camera and then pressing mute because I need to blow my nose. So
I can still hear you when you do it.
Blake Lively is the new Amber Heard.
Yeah, but she's not shitting on anybody's bed, so I think there's a difference.
Is it wrong that I think that makes her hotter? For her to be that crazy, to be like, I am so mad, I'm gonna shit on your bed. Speaking of shit, man, yo, I'm about to stand at my window and start shooting dogs with a BB gun, man. Like, yo, they're literally using the front of my house, I guess, because it looks crazy because of the construction. Yo, and it's like a minefield on the sidewalk, and I just want to start at these little doggies, but not really. I'm just saying that in my mind. I don't mean that because I like dogs. But fuck the owners for not picking up after the dogs. Hate that shit. Yeah, I have a question for you, Mark.
Yes, sir.
For you too, Nick, or for anybody in general. So we're all on the old Instagram. Do you get annoyed when people send you their own posts? Like, let's say if I post something and then I send you my post, even though you follow me.
Sometimes.
Does that annoy you?
The majority of the time.
No, I don't think
it doesn't really bother me if you send me the post. It's it's very inconsiderate to tag the name on the post, because then like you get their notifications, and that's wildly crazy. Like I don't need to see when people comment on your shit.
What about you, Nick?
Like Friday nights when we get tagged on collaborators.
No. I'm not
friends.
talking about tagged on. I'm not talking about tagged on.
I don't think it's ever happened really to me. I mean, I see everybody promotes their own stuff within the group chats. That's about the extent of it. I don't think I've ever come across it.
I felt bad for a little bit the other day because I follow this dude. I have notifications on. See, Mike knows. Evil Mike knows. He gets it. So I follow this dude. I'm not gonna say his name. And
Whoa.
oh shit. And then whatever, like some whatever, like his post. And then every day he'll post it and then just send me the post. Post it and just send me the post. So I was having a bad day. What's up, Zars? I was having a bad day. And I hit him with the, bro, I follow you. You don't have to send me every single one of your posts. And that was that.
I don't think you were wrong.
I follow him and I like the post and I'm like, and I comment whatever, but it's just like, why are you sending me like, and it's not even like I'm not talking about tagging me. Like, I'm not saying none of that because people love tagging. I'm just literally talking like you put, and then you say, oh shit, Mark, look at this guy. He's looking like you on Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas pose, my guy.
Yo, you should just stay like that and put a cup right in front of the bench. See if you get
There's a couple already.
Legion of comments in the chat says, wrecking the career would be her allegations of security misconduct and unprofessional working conditions. Blake tried to ruin the dude in fear of being found out herself. We're still talking about that?
No, I was just responding to a comment that's why I commented it instead of bringing it up.
Yeah, the follow for the follow too. That's just like, get out of here. Eva throws up 100%. Nah, I just wanted to share that. Remember that dude that was like, oh shit, nah. I forgot.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Mark, remember that not to say a name, but that weird like super fan back in the day?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So for those this was like years ago, yo, this dude was like legit messaging me and Mark all day, every day, all different hours of the day. This motherfucker one time, and I appreciate the support, like nobody's business. I love support. This guy messages me and he's just like, hey, I have an emergency. Can I call you? So then I was just like, all right, here's my number. Give him the number.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
this is the thing that I have. Like even I would say we're fairly close. I have to think twice and remember to dial your number. So
fuck that. I'll call y'all if I want to call y'all.
Yeah.
All of y'all.
Well, except for Nick.
For a reason.
right.
Yikes.
Nick,
Yikes.
No.
Called that guy one time. Oh.
I just randomly called Nick while I'm sitting there with Finn to ask him questions on how to use the Nintendo Switch. I've done that more than a couple of times.
I called him. He was elbow deep in the freezer because I got the cold shoulder that day. I mean, it was like, good Lord. It was more than a finger in the hot dog. I mean, he had his whole arm in that thing. It was a downstairs those flat freezers.
I'll let you finish.
The freezer with the rotten pork chops in it.
Yeah, he was digging down deep, trying to crack the ice at the bottom to get whatever was left there a couple years ago. Like
Viking Sub-Zero freezer. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Listen, I was doing something with my son, and I called you back 40 minutes later. I still have not found out what that
40 minutes.
It was not.
You put your son over Remy Q?
It was not important enough.
Listen, there's our way. If I play that voicemail now, can we share it with
It was
everybody?
not important enough.
Oh shit!
I'm just glad that they walked in at that moment, and I put the gun down. That's what I'm glad. Because I tried to call for help. I was too embarrassed to call the hotline. I called a friend, and he wasn't there. But luckily, somebody walked in when they did, and they said, "Don't do it." And I said, "Okay." Thank goodness you were here.
God damn it, Q.
Close one, y'all.
Oh man.
Oh shit! Yo, remember you and my glasses fog up, dog.
Yeah, for the same guy, DJ, when he asked to call me, I just told him to use. I just talked to him on the Instagram thing.
So that's the thing. I have all my Instagram notifications off. So when you guys call, like in the group chat, or you guys call me, I never get that on IG.
Yeah, but if you know they're calling, you can be looking at your phone. You know, like, can I call you? Yeah, call me. I'm available, and then it just pops up.
No, so this dude is like, "Yo, it's an emergency. Can I call you?" So I'm like, "Yeah, here's my number." This dude called me, and he was just like, "Hey, what's up?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was
He's
like,
just driving, probably.
"Yeah, just driving, bro." And I'm like, "What's going on?" He was like, "Dude, love the channel." And I was just like, I was like, "Yo, but what's your emergency?" Just wanted to talk to you. I was just like, "Oh shit!" And then I had to block him a few days. Yo, and they would call every day on the phone. Then I just blocked him.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, but I didn't want to say nothing because he was like, I wasn't trying to be mean. This was new for me. It's just like all I know.
Yeah,
If
he
I
was nice. I think he worked as a driver, like doing trucking stuff or something, because he was always driving. So I think he was just
he was driving us mad.
I don't know whatever happened to him. I don't know if I can't remember when he kind of just fell off, to be honest with you, because it's been a while.
He probably just got locked up.
Yeah, they probably found what was in the back of his closet.
Exactly, and in his freezer.
Basement.
Just wanted to take some pictures.
Buffalo Bill. I'd fuck me.
Put some lotion on the skin.
All right. Let's talk about the other most important trailer of the week. There are a lot of trailers this week, by the way. Before we get into
say something else, I'm gonna be upset.
we're
Say some
gonna-
other bullshit real quick.
We're gonna talk about Fantastic Four. We're gonna write that, but there's been some other trailers. It was a trailer of a movie called Gorge. No, hold on, Remy. This is up your alley.
Yeah.
Did you see that? The movie called Gorge. It was a good trailer. It's with
Who was in that movie?
Anna Taylor-Joy, and
That's the one
then
with Miles Teller.
with Miles Teller.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
was good.
weird. It just and then
Is that the Apple TV thing?
Yeah.
yeah.
Pirate.
This weekend.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Pirate.
It's coming out.
Until you become a pirate.
weekend.
That's me.
So
this
it's
weekend
cool.
or the
They're
end of
like,
the month?
they're like two snipers. They're like supposed to be guarding this thing. They don't tell them what it is, and it's like the gates of hell. They're guarding the gates of hell, which is a pretty anyway. But Remy hates anything Apple TV.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that movie.
Yeah, me too.
It was fun. Anna Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, and Miles.
I'll watch it.
Is it Miles Teller's the other one?
Miles Teller.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
guy.
Whiplash.
Mr. Fantastic.
Remy
Hashtag
still mad.
no one's Mr. Fantastic.
Fan Four Stick. Remy's still mad about Whiplash.
God, that's such a good movie.
Fuck yeah.
Schillinger in it.
Schillinger is a deep cut dog.
That's the
a
dude from
deep
Oz?
cut. That is the craziest TV show I've ever been witness to.
Yeah, I've never seen Oz, man. I clicked on it. I was just like, let me just watch the show. It was midway, and it was just literally just naked dudes, just like.
Yeah, it's funny because you used to wear your hat like Adebisi.
Oh, shout out
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Mr. Echo, right? That was Mr. Echo in Laws.
The best part was when that guy was like, "How the hell does that thing stay on your head?"
Yeah.
They actually addressed it in the show. Like, how the hell do you tape it on the top of your head?
I want to bring back like the tiny little hat with like the rubber band thing. It was just like a little hat.
Like the little monkeys wear?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yo, I want to make that fashionable.
All right, so you go ahead. I want to see what next week.
Like the little Moroccan hat with like
Yeah.
the black like tassel.
When I was younger, I wanted a chimpanzee so I could dress it up like a cowboy. All the shit you see on TV. Then I realized they bite your face off and throw shit at you. Just land, man.
Yo, let's give you a package at your door soon, kid.
Chimpanzees are wild. How much money would it take? $1 million right now. You to go one-on-one with a chimpanzee for
No,
$5. Remy said,
Gladiator 2
Remy says no.
no. But this, no.
They're just chimps. They're not with any other.
Doesn't matter.
Ape together strong. Ape alone break.
Yeah,
No,
but ape
no,
versus
one-on-one,
man.
no.
Ape versus man is not a good look.
Oh, yeah.
What about Mark? Would you fight a chimp for $1 million? 5 minutes? 5 minutes with a chimp?
You come out with no face.
You can't last
No
30.
face.
You probably can't last 30 seconds if you're like with a chimp that's ready to fight, or just put in a room with a chimp for 5 minutes.
Just jump
Not
on
the
you.
chimp from Nope.
Huh?
Not the chimp from Nope. Like a chimp
Well,
that's just
that
like,
was nice 90% of the time. Well, 99. It didn't live long after not being nice.
here's a scenario.
Okay.
The chimp doesn't know that you're gonna fight. I give you $1 million, or these corporate overlords give you $1 million because it's just like, I'm down on my luck, and then they grab you, take you to a island that they own, and there's like some sort of sanctuary, and it's people fighting chimps.
No.
I'm just saying, is the chimp ready to throw hands, or is it chilling?
No,
Chimps are
this
always
is what
ready
it
to
is.
throw hands.
This is what it is. I put you in the arena, so and the chimp is just there. You just walk into the arena. 2 clocks are gonna start. So the first clock is gonna start is 10 minutes. By the end of that 10 minutes, or if you hit that monkey, then it automatically goes to the 5-minute window. So it's 10 minutes right now. You have to just walk up to the chimp and rock him, and then it's on from there.
Have you thought about this before? I mean,
No,
this is
yeah,
not-
never.
this is-
But it doesn't make sense. If he's thought about it, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Time frames from.
Yeah, and besides, it
in
doesn't.
the face and have 3 seconds to get out of there alive. Like,
You can't get out of there. It's gonna catch you and bite your face off.
like, can you
Could be that
imagine if you
fucking
just grabbed your
Bluebeard
arm?
chimp from Project X smoking a cigarette. Like,
This
He's
this
been
has
like,
no context of how our arms bend or care or concern. It would just, if it just grabs you, you can, like, your arm will just like can easily just snap.
break it. Just
Yeah.
snap your hand. Now you got no arm.
Hey,
one arm,
Google,
one arm and a
Google
wacky arm.
hairless
You're trying
chimp.
to slap it with.
DJ,
You ever
Google
got
what a
hit with
hairless
a
chimp
wacky
looks
arm?
like.
Second one.
What is wrong with
No.
DJ?
Yo, I am rethinking my yes. Hold up.
No.
Google what a hairless chimp looks like. They look like they're all jacked on roids.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, they like
Bro,
Yo,
they're-
you know what the funny thing is? I watched Gladiator 2 and this exact scenario popped up.
he fought a chimp in Gladiator 2?
They
No.
fought apes. They fought apes.
Were,
Hairless apes.
were apes together strong?
They weren't strong. They weren't strong.
Hey,
they
hey,
fought-
for all
they
the
fought
people in the chat,
baboons.
for all the people in the chat out there who haven't seen Gladiator 2, I as well watched that movie, so you don't have to.
It was bad.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
it was bad. It was really. You haven't seen it, DJ?
I haven't seen it, but I'll
No.
be honest with you.
Watch it.
After I saw Gladiator 1 in 2000 or whenever it came out, which I thought was one of the greatest
Perfect.
movies of all time, perfect movie. When I left that theater, I said, hey, I wish they made a sequel to this, and I hope it comes out 24 years from now.
That's not an excuse. When you do the long wait, we deserve masterpieces. Top
Yeah.
Gun Maverick, Avatar 2. You're supposed to drop heat when you do the long wait. They didn't drop heat with this.
Flimsy at best. It just was. Oh.
Denzel, like, I know people were like, why is Denzel in the trailer? He was Denzel in the movie, and it stands
was.
out. It really does.
I just saw that clip when he's talking to whatever Maximus' son, and he's talking to him, and he's just like, nah, Jake. That's the only clip that I saw.
The
what I will
storyline for the
say-
son is ridiculous, anyways. That whole
You know,
thing.
like the first Gladiator had a great opening with the epic battle. They really set up Maximus, his relationship with the Emperor and everything. They give you like like he's on this battlefield. He's this great general, and he just wants to give it all up just to be with his family. You have his motivation. You know about his character. This
family
second
gets murdered. He's got to avenge
Yeah.
them. It's
and
like
then he starts down the journey of being a slave to a gladiator. This one, you start with your lead character with his old lady, and within 10 seconds and 3 words, you're into a battle that he's now in. You skip the whole, you have no motivation, you have no care, you have no reason to care. So the rest of it's just, who cares?
it was about 4 times. I was like, who the hell is the lead character in this? I don't know who.
Nick, you
Yeah.
Who am I rooting for here? I don't even know what am I doing?
Evil Mike brought up a good point because the thing I wondered most was how they got the water in and out of the arena.
The water is historically accurate. That's
Yeah, they have done that
100%
before.
historically
Yeah,
accurate.
but
Whether
the sharks, bro. How did they transport the sharks?
My dad went fishing with them.
Sharks were a bitch.
How much does the sharks weigh?
Big great
They were
white.
big ass sharks. It was,
Yeah.
I mean, they had jaws.
And every single one of them was ready just to attack everything.
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah.
Jurassic Park sharks.
Yeah.
They're just ready to kill whatever they found.
All right, so hold up, wait a minute. Now this makes me want to watch the movie. Was that like super cool? It sounds super cool.
It will
I mean,
shockingly short scene. So in
it was-
real history, the Romans would reenact great battles as
battles,
a form of entertainment, and one of them was a sea battle where they even put like a little island in the middle of the
The
arena.
Battle of Carthage.
They made special boats with flat, short bottoms, so because the water in there wasn't deep, it wasn't meant to be barely but functional, just to put on a play. So they took a little bit of liberties and made water deep enough for people to fall into and sharks to swim up and eat them.
Gotcha.
Wellbore. It's funny. Freaking laser beams.
Freaking laser beams.
Lasers. I need sharks with freaking lasers. Oh man. All right, let's talk about this Fantastic Four. And I'm gonna go. Let's start with Nick, because Nick has been quiet, and then we'll go to Remy Q. Nick.
Has he a hot dog hand over there?
Yeah, let's see if Nick I
What?
don't know. I think he's gonna drop his phone midway through him talking about this.
No, I thought it was like I like the aesthetic of it. I like the 60s. I had to feel like the Jetsons to me, but in live action.
That was your heyday, the 60s.
No, it was like those are my later years actually.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
From the
I saw
Twilight.
that once in the Nickelodeon.
The thing that I feared most, I think they did well because I think
days.
the thing really looked good to me, honestly.
Hey, yo, clip that. Clip that. All right. You said the thing looked good to you.
Yes, and the scenes we saw of Galactus was pretty good too. So
Oh. All right. I'm not gonna say what I thought about it, but just the scene with Galactus. Did anybody like automatically think about Remy's spider? Like when you saw the shadow over New York City? Yo, I was the only one. Yo, I started laughing. I was like, Remy Q Studios.
can we show that picture just for reference?
He's getting it right now. Followed up by the Red Rocket. Oh man.
No,
Chainsaw.
This spider, look at how big this thing was. Look at how big that thing is.
Jesus Christ.
I took a picture because I was like, nobody will believe how big that spider. Wow.
Yeah, you messed it up. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh well.
R.I.P. the joke. We saw it for a split second.
Yeah.
So, Remy Q, what was your thoughts on this Fantastic Four trailer? Hit us. Poppy.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. I like the previous Fantastic Four movies. I was excited to hear about this, and yeah, I mean, I'll give them credit. I think they showed enough, but not too much, and that was good for me. It was a good trailer.
Legion of.
You want me to go?
Sure, why not? Legion of Comics.
Trailer did nothing for me. I was happy to have something rather than nothing.
Nothing.
Had no tone, had no
You
real vibe to it. Yeah, we saw a little bit of
DC
aesthetic.
shill, you Disney hater.
It's not one of those like, oh, they didn't show enough kind of things. That's not what I was looking for. It didn't feel like a trailer. It felt like it just exists. But I think the thing looks good. I think they're a bunch of pussies for not showing Reed Richards stretch, especially after all the bullshit they did with Miss Marvel. She's such a popular character, but we have to change her powers. The stretchy powers don't look good. So I think they completely bitched out with that. And I don't know. I was a little bit more excited. I'm still looking forward to seeing it. I hope it's good. I was hoping they would start a new string of movies off of the 60s and run with it. But I think we're about to get honey-dicked by that really hard. And I don't think the Fantastic Four are from this world that they're on.
I agree with that. I think they're gonna get pulled into like modern time.
It's gonna be a one and done for that.
I mean, I think
planet,
I think they're actually from the regular world that we've been in the whole time.
Yeah, and then they went over there. Then they're gonna get brought back this way. Like
Yeah.
like on an experiment, they were like taken to the negative zone, and then they try to get out from that negative zone back to the universe, but it took them to the current universe where they're.
Yeah, I think they're going to blend the OG Ultimate line with the OG Fantastic Four line. Like Cosmic Rays was the OG whole thing, but with the Ultimate thing, they were like Fanforstic. They're experimenting with the negative zone, and that's how they think we're going to get a little bit of mixture. But I think this is all going to be a big honey dick, and my greatest fear is that Galactus is going to just be a one-off villain.
Nah,
I
dog.
said that's my greatest fear.
Nah. I think my greatest fear is, getting put in a chimp. Whoa.
Hairless chimp.
Oh my God. What
Get
end?
inside of a chimp. No, cut him open and stuff me in the chimp's like abdomen, and then just have me walk around.
Oh,
Absolutely, Heroes Reborn.
Yo, Heroes Reborn, horrible. That's the thing that stood out for me most. First of all, the thing that stood out for me, I love, like Nick said, the 60s aesthetic. As soon as Pedro talked, where he was just like, we have dinner every Friday. Horrible. But Cousin's voice from the bear completely overshadowed it. And I was just like,
I think he's gonna steal that whole movie.
It didn't sound like he was talking like made out of rock, It just sounded like his normal, regular, everyday voice.
yeah, there was no like reverb thrown to it, no whatever bravado,
No rasp, no nothing.
He seemed a bit short to me too.
super short. Like he's like shorter than Sue.
Like Yancey Street is in what part of New York is Yancey Street?
It's in Brooklyn.
It's on the other side of the tracks.
Yeah, so this dude should have like a hardcore, like heavy Brooklyn accent, and like it should be raspy from being made of rock internally, even.
Hey, I'm made of rock. It's clobbering time. What are you doing, sketch?
Yeah, I wouldn't want stereotypical though.
Yo, we gotta come from Brooklyn. Hey, what are you talking about? Thing makes pastrami over here.
Vanessa Kirby looked fantastic as Sue when she threw her hands up and did her little force field for a second. I like how they do it. Like it's not like a transparent blue bubble you can see, but you just see the like the halo from the light refracting on this invisible something here. I thought that looked good.
TW hit it on that, yeah.
Gabagool.
Give me the gabagool and the money cut.
Go.
Yo, Yancey Street, man. Yeah, so Reed, 100% Heroes Reborn, completely miscast as Pedro, and I had hope for it until he opened his mouth. And he was just like, we have dinner every Sunday at 7, like a family. Which I'm assuming in that piece, because they're famous in that, whatchamacallit, as evidenced by the costumes and all the Fantastic Four shit in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably doing like a piece for like Vanity Fair. That's a callback to Iron Man dogs.
So do y'all, how like you hear people say a trailer will drop, and the internet's favorite thing to do these days is say the scene.
Real quick, because we're talking about this. Jadakiss should have played the thing. Back to what Mark was saying.
A trailer will drop and people will be critical in the comment sections.
Yes.
And then like the normal response to like people being critical of CGI is
let them cook.
They have this long to fix the movie. They have this long, so they're going to work on. Can y'all give me an example of a time when a trailer dropped and someone said, or the thought was, man, that CGI doesn't look that good. And
Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, that wasn't. There wasn't nothing wrong with the CGI. That was a design choice that they went back and changed the design. I'm talking just CGI quality.
Cats.
They didn't fix it. Everyone hated it when it came out. The Flash, the trailer dropped. People were critical. It came out. It looked,
the Flash.
Everything always looks like it does in the trailer. People don't put out an unfinished trailer. Where's this fucking myth come from?
Cats was fixed. So specifically with Cats, the trailer dropped. Then they fixed it. And then when the movie was in the theater for about a week, they re-released it because they fixed it again.
Yeah. Heroes Reborn, 1,000,000% it should be Joey Diaz.
Yeah, Joey Diaz.
1,000,000%, yeah.
Just give me some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, they didn't clean up the CGI. They didn't post a trailer of Sonic that was a work in progress. They posted a trailer and everyone said they hated it and they knew they couldn't release it and they had to go back and change his design. That's
wow. See, now I am not gonna unsee Joey Diaz or unhear Joey Diaz's thing. That is
people were complaining about the movement of the thing, like the frame rate looking weird. I didn't notice it, but
who gives feedback like that? Oh, the frame rate is off.
And Mike, that's not an example of them not being done with the CGI. That was them intentionally throwing off people watching. That's literally just switching out a character.
Who complains about shit like that? Like, the frame rate. Oh my god, it's supposed to be. Who's that?
No, Dirt. I was talking to Durs. He's the one that first pointed it out to me, but I've seen countless people talk about the thing's motion at this point. But Durs said it like within a minute of the trailer dropping. I was talking to him, and I just accredited that because like we were talking about it. If you play a lot of video games, like if you're like a regular gamer, you're watching different.
It's cold in here. That was Kale New.
Shout out to Keanu. Mark, you froze.
I said Durs is a big gamer. We were wondering how much of that can be the difference between watching video games and what motion in video games look like versus someone taking an animated character and trying to put them up against real life people. Because, you know, like real life tracks different. We don't have that same fluid movement.
Mhm.
You know, you have that natural blur and everything. So that high frame rate shit is still being tested with movies. They did it with Maverick. They did it with Avatar as an option that you would choose to go see. And some people saw it and said, it looks weird.
It looks like a soap opera.
To a degree. Yeah, I went and saw Avatar in the high frame rate and the regular, and I preferred the high frame rate.
There was an Ang Lee movie that came out with the high frame rate, right? With Will Smith or something.
So what's the high frame rate then? Are we talking 60? Are we talking 120? Are we talking 28?
I think
24?
they jumped it up to 90 from 45 to 90 or something like that. Where's J-Med?
I don't know, man. Like, yo, I appreciate everyone's
Nerds.
but yeah, exactly, Remy. Like, if we're talking about the trailer, and I'll be like, yo, that shit was dope. And if you hit me with, I don't know, it should have been 120 frames per second. Instead, they went with 93 frames, and I am appalled. I'm not gonna take you serious.
Okay.
Oh shit, does it? All we need is 3 bad motherfuckers, and we'll take over our country.
Yep.
It's clobbering time. See, now I can't unsee that.
Oh yeah, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, but they're used to looking at these video games that no matter how much motion or movement it is, it just never blurs because it's not fucking real.
It's not real, exactly. I thought with Thing helping Herbie, the Jetsons.
Rosie going full Jetsons.
It made people think of Cousin and the Bear even more because he's helping him
Because it was
cook.
cooking. Yeah.
Bro, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, hey, let me throw in some garlic, not because I need it, but because it gives it a little zip. Hey, whatever. I don't know, man. I am excited and I'm not excited at the same time. I was more excited. No. I was more excited. And then the trailer came out, and now I'm like, I hate Reed. I also hated in this trailer how he's like, you weren't invisible before. Duh. Like, she didn't get hit by cosmic rays before. Like, what the fuck? And then he was like going through, oh man, but you know, Ben has always been a rock, and Johnny's been Johnny. Like, I don't know. It was just,
I think they were doing that in lieu of giving you the origin story.
yeah, I guess it's just, I don't know. It's just dumb to me. But like Mark said, it looked like just some stuff hodgepodge together. Remy loved it though, which I'm happy. Every time Remy loves something, I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Rem.
Excitement rate?
Oh yeah, excitement rate on a scale of 1 to 10.
8.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this one. I'm excited to watch this one.
Nick, on a scale of 1 to 10.
7.9 because I
Take that.
Legion of Comics, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your excitement level?
About a 6.
Getting chill.
My excitement level went down a little bit. I still think it's going to be awesome. Who do you think John Malkovich is playing?
Gandalf.
Gandalf. Oh, shit.
You shall not pass.
Yo, my boy was fighting the Balrog for like 8 months, right?
Yeah.
In the story, yo, he was up there forever.
No, they put a man in a suit to help with filming, but he's CGI, bud.
He says 6. Evil says 6. Izzy is excited for Frankfurters.
Okay, take it easy.
Hold up, Remy's excited. Yeah, Remy's excited for something. Though. Everybody, round of applause for Remy Q for being excited for something. Speaking of Franklin Richards, there was a rumor, and then we'll get to the giveaway and all that stuff. Rumor. I don't know how true this is, though. I don't even think they'll do this with Jonathan Majors. They're looking to bring back Jonathan Majors to wrap up the Kang storyline. I don't know.
Austin LeMay with the Being John Malkovich callback. Nice. Nice. I actually think he's going to be Nathaniel Richards. He'll be the dad, I think.
You think so? I need more of a plot. Talks about Mole Man and Red Ghost as the villain. Mole Man is that dude. Like he got some weight to him with the red hair and like the red beard. I don't know what he was in. He was probably in some nerd show on HBO, whatever. I don't know, Hackers or some shit. I don't know. He's gonna be Mole Man, but he
I
needs to
bet
have.
we're only going to see him in a flashback when they're kind of just thinking back to their origin stuff. You know what I mean?
Which gives me hope in the sense that because they're really leaning into the 60s aesthetic, that we'll see a proper like Mole Man with the little glasses and it being ridiculous. So I think
That'd be cool if we get a moment
be cool.
where like the cover of FF1 is actually recreated on screen. That would be
They
really cool.
have to do that, in my opinion. They need to do that in that movie.
FF is just so important, man. Like the Fantastic Four to just comic books in general to Marvel. Like that's literally like Marvel's first family. Yeah, they're like their first dipping their toe into. Well, it's a ripoff of Challenges of the Unknown, but
Yes,
Mhm.
not on that. You know.
yeah. So Kang, after lawsuit, Kang news is from yesterday. Would you be mad? If not mad, but how would you feel if they brought Kang back to wrap up his story? Would Marvel be hypocrites? Like, why would they fire him in the first place? Like, whatever. Nick, what do you think? Because you just said, don't come to me.
I think they have to. They have to do what they do because of the optics of what went down with him. But I would not like to see a full blown movie. I like to see them Hulk his story from here on out.
Hulk his
Give it-
story. What does that mean?
Give it in dribs and drab. Not his own movie. No Kang Dynasty where he's the big bad. He'll be like a tertiary character, and they'll take care of him like that.
Tertiary. Oh shit, dog. You learning the big words down in Florida, boy.
That's a big boat, Daddy. It's a ship.
Oh. What did you learn today in school, my son? Tertiary?
Golly.
Can even spell it.
Besides, we don't have lice. We're American.
Angel says, tremendous word for a Latino.
Ven subiendo.
Yeah. He's Latinx, Angel. He's Latinx.
You're not allowed to say that this year.
Oh, wow. Chill
Yo.
out.
Not in school, wow. In work, what it was a couple of years ago when the whole Latinx shit came out. So then they're filling out the stuff, and I don't know, the whole Latinx whatever thing came up, and I was just like, nah, I'm not Latinx, like I'm Latino. Oh no, but Latinx is more inclusive, and I was just like, says who? And they were like, oh no, but we're just gonna go with Latinx, and I was just like, but
That's like Michael.
I'm Hispanic, like you can't label me Latinx, like I'm telling you, like it's Latino or whatever, like
That's like Michael Scott when he's like, Mexican. Is there something a little less offensive we can
Yo, shout out to this dumbass person trying to label me Latinx. No, Dan, it's Latinx. We don't want to offend anyone. And I was like, you're offending me.
Dan. Dan is a full white name anyway.
I see you, Nick. I see you.
Full white.
I think they should do what they did with Baron von Strucker. How Baron von Strucker was right in. And first of all, that dude was an amazing Baron von Strucker for the 3 minutes he was on screen. That dude was amazing. I think they should do like that with him, bring him in, and then just kill him off really quick. If that's the case, they should have recasted him a long time ago. Anybody could play Kang. Do they really need to revisit that, knowing that they killed the guy in Loki? They killed him anyway.
I think everybody would be uninterested at this. Like I'm completely uninterested right now.
Me too. I think the only thing is just like he's just a tremendous actor.
If he would be more of a threat, if he was more of a threat throughout, I would definitely want to see him. But now I don't care. Beaten by ants, who needs to see that again? What's he gonna get beat by this time? Hairless chimps?
Bro, hairless chimps be brolic. What's worse? Who's more brolic? A hairless chimp or a kangaroo? You be seeing these kangaroos, dog?
I gotta go with chimp.
Chimp. Yeah. Chimp.
Latin is Central South America. Hispanic is Caribbean.
The thing about a chimp, because I get what you're saying about like the buff kangaroo.
Thank you, Austin.
But a chimp will like I mean, aside from biting off your face and breaking all of your limbs,
Going to your extremities
a
first.
chimp, I feel like, especially against a kangaroo, like it could wield a weapon. Like a chimp could hit you with a club.
Multiple
You know what I
times,
mean?
dog.
Like, kangaroo's not going to pick anything up.
How about this?
Here he goes with the scenario.
No,
You got
You-
10 minutes. You're in the Australian outback.
you versus a chimp in the middle of the little arena. There's a monolith, and you don't know if the chimp has evolved to use tools. 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I mean, that's why I brought up the club, but yeah.
Bum, bum,
Just for everybody for that scenario. Hold up.
bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah, thank you. Bum, 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 bum.
Mark didn't hear that scenario. That was a beautiful scenario.
No.
You versus a chimp. In the middle of the arena. But there's a monolith in the middle, and you don't know if the chimp evolves to use tools.
Even worse.
Exactly. So now, do you have the confidence in yourself to take on an unevolved chimp?
We didn't to begin with. That's the point. You're the only one who wants to fight a chimp with his bare hands.
You're making it more deadly for us, not less.
Yeah.
You're taking away any chance that we didn't have to begin with.
You versus a chimp. But then you have that weapon that we were speaking about the other day in the chat.
Now, Zara's got me thinking, do I have like a sidekick kangaroo that can go throw hands for me?
So when you walk away, I said, what would you rather fight, or what's worse, the diesel hairless chimp or a diesel kangaroo that's
fucking kangaroo in the face.
Do I have a henchman kangaroo who does my work for me?
You know how many videos are out there of people walking up and punching kangaroos in the face? It can be done.
And they've had that before. Like kangaroo boxing's a thing.
Yeah.
Nobody's fucking with a chimp.
Nobody's
doing that. It's crazy talk.
Kangaroo Jack can catch these hands.
How much time we have to
hear us? Kangaroo's holding the dog, right? And the guy goes running up to it, just walks up and just socks him right in the face, and he drops the dog and bows up at the guy like, "You just hit me." And the guy stands there for a second, then he walks off and looking at the kangaroo like, "You don't want none."
Now you switch that. You switch that so a chimp with the dog.
No, bye, Scruffy.
Dog's not even alive.
Yeah. You go up and punch the chimp, it rips the dog in half and beats you to death with half the dog.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The dog isn't even alive by the time you get there. Dog's already dead.
Chimp says, "I love the kangaroo video." Hey, you guys! Shout out to Cliff. Shout out to Cliff.
Why you make it slow?
Mark saying, beat the thing to death with half the dog.
That's what would happen. And then you go back to petting the dog when he's done. It's just half the dog. Just petting it after you're dead. The dog.
How much time do we have to Heroes Con? Like I'm gonna make somebody fight a chimp.
DJ's gonna show up with a fucking chimp.
Where's Pokemon Joe at?
We got four.
Yo, we need a chimp stat.
Yo,
like it's a medical drama. He said stat.
Stat. Yo, remember like back in the day, bum fights? But we'll do chimp fights, or we'll get bums to fight chimps.
The best thing about bum fights is when Dr. Phil thought he was going to blast that guy on his show, and the guy showed up dressed as Dr. Phil and shaved the top of his head to have the cul-de-sac look and everything, and just trolled Phil.
The cul-de-sac is hilarious.
I can't stand Dr. Phil. Just like his voice, "Oh, I'm Dr. Phil." And I can't. Like Dr. Phil and Nancy Grace can't stand.
I don't know about his show, but damn, he does shit with Adam McKay now, who's like famous for being a comedian. Yeah, like Dr. Phil apparently he's got a great sense of humor because he gets out there. He goes out there with a comedy. He just goes out there and supports people all over the place. Like he's just living his best life now.
Quick question: what's better, Adam McKay's Joe Biden or Uncle or Dr. Phil.
Dude, that
Oh, it's the same
episode
person?
where Adam McKay was all Biden out, and then oh god, Shane was doing the Trump thing. That was the
That was
funniest
great.
shit
That was
ever.
great.
Oh, just real quick, because Cliff just showed his membership thing there. This video is going to drop on Monday, but if you join up to the Link Squad for by the end of February, this is going to be the next Link Squad prize. The channel members appreciation prize.
That's fire.
So Batman 171, 3.5, cream to off-white pages, first Silver Age appearance of Riddler.
You had
I
me
think
at
awesome.
cream.
I think 181 would have been better, but
That's
Son
awesome.
of a bitch. You guys can't be happy. You know, I think an unblemished hot dog would have been better, but it's
that's true.
Oh,
yo. So this is gonna go to one lucky Link Squad member at the end of February.
Beautiful.
Batman. Taylor Winder suggested this, by the way.
hey, what did he get on the? What did he get on the hot dog, Nick?
He was eating it with mustard. I don't know if he put anything else.
Mustard.
God. I'll see myself out.
Golly.
No, not yet. I was just blowing my nose. It's all this powder.
Yeah, it was a good time to look up from the booth. See this guy looking at me. Are you gonna recognize me or what? Stop for comics. Good to see you.
Is that embarrassing when like somebody sees you or something and like you don't recognize them?
Yeah, I guess so, because it takes a minute because you're used to seeing just certain angles on Instagram or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.
Yeah, that happened
So
with me
it
at
was
Heroes. It happened with me at Heroes Con. Like I was talking to somebody, and then I was just like, it took me like 3 seconds, and I was just like, "Oh, you're this guy," and he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yo, my bad." Like, and then we were busy with the C3 booth and all that. Booth. Gift card, ladies. Oh, my bad. This is what we're. So, in order to win this, you have to have a working email. This is for a $27 gift card. This is for a $27 gift card to Midtown Comics, unless we get any other super chats. And I'm not pressuring you to. I'm not doing that at all.
Wink, wink.
No, it's just in case. So that's what we're gonna do from now on. Like I'll give the gift card, and then if there are any super chats that come in, we'll just add that to the gift card and give it right back out to the community because that's how I roll.
Hold on.
Oh shit! The chip is there.
How's your night going? Did it go well? You want to say hi to Mark?
Am I like not just saying live to Mark? I'm like,
You're live on the
saying
internet, so
hello
be
to the
careful what
world?
you say. Yeah.
You're live on YouTube.
how's it
Nick
going,
just Nick
guys?
John Jang. What's up,
You guys
dog?
having a good night?
Yeah, man.
Why aren't you guys here? What's up?
We talk every Friday night.
Budget cut.
We save all of our
If
fun
I
for
can hear you,
Hero
that'd be
Con.
great. But yeah.
We're not there because of budget cuts.
John Jang's getting nicked right now.
Yeah.
We're
And I
saving
enjoy
room
my
for Hero
hot
Con.
dogs without fingers in it.
What's going on, John? How's
What's
life?
up, guys?
How's the con treating you?
Amazing.
Are you gonna get?
You doing a stream tomorrow night too?
Yeah.
Check
Are you gonna get
out
any
on
sleep
YouTube.
tonight, or you're just gonna do commissions all night?
I have about 150 remarks to do, so
Jesus Christmas, dude.
Are you coming to Heroes Con this year?
I will be. Yeah. Yep. I'll be.
Don't
at
forget to
Heroes.
bring my King Kong book back when you come.
Remind me before I go.
Yeah.
John probably hates that I put him on the spot like this, so we
No,
don't let him
not
go.
at all. Not at all.
Yes, Nick, you definitely have to warn somebody before you put them on the
Like,
internet.
he is saying hello to Mark.
You definitely have to throw him a signal or something.
You want to say hello to this one person?
Yeah,
John's
and no one
a man
else.
of people, so
Here's the
we got-
world.
Always. Yeah.
Sorry.
No worries.
All right, deer in the headlights. We'll holla at you.
Have a good night, guys.
Peace out.
Yeah, whoever's out there too, have a great night, you all. And if you're not here at MegaCon, we'll see you at the next show. And enjoy the shenanigans amongst these guys, but don't let it get out of control. So
No,
Where's your stream tomorrow night?
We stay out of
tomorrow
control.
night, I just got back from a comic inspiration stream, and then tomorrow night is PCB Hobby on eBay Live.
Check
Nice.
it out.
All right. Sleeping
Gotcha.
Giants on Sunday on Whatnot. All right, guys?
Gotcha.
Get some
Take care,
sleep.
bro.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Awesome.
get some
Hey,
sleep,
thanks,
man.
man. I appreciate it.
You think he'd fight a chimp?
Hey,
He's
John,
supposed
would
to
you
be,
fight a
he's
chimp?
No, no, no,
supposed to
no.
be working on my cover with the
Would you
chimp.
fight a chimp for $1 million? A chimpanzee for $1 million?
Probably less, actually.
Have a good night, John.
Finally, a real man.
A real
I'll never draw again.
Oh, shit.
Hope you enjoyed the career while you had it.
Yo, we beating up chips. Yo, big shout out to John Jack, man. John Jack
Yeah,
is the god.
great dude.
Bro, like I remember one time. So what you did, I would have been tight. Yo, I remember one time I was with my dad or something in the house. Yo, he just comes up to me. He's just like, "Hear the phone," and I was like, "What do you mean, hear the phone?" And he's just like, "Oh, somebody wants to talk to you." And I was like, "But I don't want to talk to that person." And mind you, if we're talking loud, the person could already hear. So it was like his sister. I'm not even gonna say my aunt. It was my dad's sister, and it was like he hands me the phone, and I'm just like, "Duke," and I just hung up. Like, yo, that shit was crazy to me.
She
No,
died
but
the next day.
And she
I
actually
think-
did. Fuck her.
Knowing the kind of guy John is, he doesn't have a problem with that.
Yeah, he was just like, "Hello, everyone, drawings."
You know what?
Shout out to
he,
Joe.
he would fight a chimp for less than $1 million, though.
Someone's got to do it. It ain't gonna be me.
Bro, I feel so bad for him. Like when we got cool, I remember it was at Terrificon that he and I spent a significant time together, and he had like 3 covers for DC. This is when he was getting his foot in the door due that night, on top of all the remarks and everything.
That's when you had the recount come out at Terrificon.
Yes,
The metal exclusive
Metal.
and the Air one too. Yeah.
yes,
He had his hands full with that whole debacle during that con.
yeah, and I don't understand how he does it. And then to be like, yeah, 150 remarks, fine. Like that's crazy. See, Evils points out a good point, right? 150 remarks feel for his hand. Ask an artist that. Like when you're in a con, be like, how are your hands doing? They'll appreciate that. Like I asked, who asked last time? Ryan G. Brown, not to be confused with Ryan F. Brown, who I don't even know why I brought that guy up. Fuck him. But I had asked him, I was like, dude, how's your hands? Because you're literally drawing remarks all day. And he was just like, oh man, thanks for asking. Yo, my hands are shot. Like I'm gonna have to get surgery in December, and hopefully it'll be ready by like these con stuff and all that. So yeah,
No.
that
That's
man is
weird.
a champ.
I don't feel like a man should ask another man about his hands.
Are they
Weirdo.
soft? Can I feel them?
Yeah. Will you caress the lower part of my back?
I didn't
weirdo?
say like, how are your hands? I didn't say like that. I was just like, yo, what's up, man? How's your hands?
There you go. Yeah, that's better. Let me see the calluses.
Hey, Joel,
They want to
Embiid.
catch him? You want to
Joel
catch him?
Embiid, come outside and catch these hands.
Cliff, Cliff misspelled chimp right here.
That man is a champ. Love
Nice.
Giant.
Hashtag gift card. This is for a $27 Midtown Comics gift card. You have to have a working email address. We are going to draw for this bad boy, ladies and gentlemen. In 3. Actually, before we draw for this, everybody do me a favor and hit that like button.
Cliff said,
You
said
homophobic
that.
fucks. Cliff, we do not fuck homophobic people, Cliff.
Mm-mm.
So take that back. I'm offended. I'm offended. Shout out to Cliff. Hit that thumbs up.
See, John walked by just now. I left him alone.
He was testing you.
He was going like this.
He's like, hey, John, want to say hi to my cousin?
Hey, John, can I call you real quick? I have an emergency.
Like, hey, John, I'm ordering a pizza. You want to say hi to the guy?
Can you leave a voicemail message for me on my phone?
Can you be my outgoing
Oh,
message?
shit, the outgoing message. Hey, John, Delato's yelling at me. You want to hear him?
You probably could hear him.
All right, we're going to draw for this. Good luck, everybody. $27 gift card on the line. Boom! Ryan Riley. Dog, hit me up on the OIG. Congratulations. So I could get that gift card out to you. The way Midtown Comics does it is weird, right? So I have to buy it, and then somebody like manually has to go into the system and disperse the gift card. It's not like an automated thing. Like Best Buy, you could just send somebody a Best Buy gift card.
Disperse.
Congrats, Ryan. Congrats, Ryan. Appreciate you, though.
Congratulations.
That brings us to the end of the stream. Ryan, woo woo. Yo, Cliff yelled at us. Cliff, how dare you, Cliff? Would Cliff fight a chimp for $1 million? Cliff is a big guy. My money's on the chimp. What do you guys got going on? Nick, what's your schedule looking like tomorrow, dog?
Tomorrow, back at it. Day 3 of MegaCon. We'll see what kind of arena I'm thrown into and what kind of chimps come at me.
Right. You there all day on Sunday?
All day on Sunday. I'm out of here at the 6:30 flight on Monday morning.
Where are you going to see the Super Bowl? Remy's favorite sport.
That's a good question. I don't know yet.
Probably in the hotel bar.
No, I'm gonna find a little bit better place than that, I think.
You know where's a good place to see it in Orlando? There's a bar called, it's not Cheddar's. I could find you the name. It's a dope ass like sports bar restaurant.
Okay. I know there's a Cheddar's close by where I'm staying too.
Yeah, no, it's not Cheddar's because Cheddar's was like the fancy place. I forgot.
Was the fancy place.
Hey, Big Time Collectibles in the building.
Yeah, Nelson, I always check in on boss and I always appreciate it. I gotta give thanks to him too.
Nick is getting his ass kicked.
I am.
Oh.
I am.
I thought that said licked.
No.
My bad.
That reminded me of the old video.
Yeah,
got a
Nick, can I ask you a
question
question?
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Oh shit, dude! I don't have it anymore. Yeah, I'll get you the name of the bar. Like, it's really, really dope, but it's probably gonna be like OD super packed.
Yeah, and honestly, the way it's been going is like I've just been coming home, go to bed. Haven't even been having dinner. Only tonight was like the first night I had dinner lunch, just because of you guys.
Bro, it's hard. Like when I was doing, I'm gonna make you less big for a second, pause. For the New York Comic Con, I will be spent by the end of the day. So by Saturday, I would like call in sick on Sunday. Like I couldn't do it because it's not only the super, super long hours, you're not eating as well. And that's why
unless they're a hot dog dinner.
No, I was gonna say that's why you put your finger in a hot dog, you spill some water because you're not getting the proper nutrients.
No, it's just because I'm Nick.
Oh shit.
You know, everybody's gonna get nicked.
The Legion of Comics, what you got going on, dog?
Same shit, different day. Stream Sunday night, 8:30. Right here on YouTube. I guess we're counter programming the Super Bowl.
There you go. Nelson says, just wanted to let you know that Nick and Gabriel Delato is on a first name basis now.
We are. I think I'm flying out to Lake Como next year. I'm gonna stay at his house, I think.
But when Nelson doesn't let the people know, it's damn it, Nick. That's his name.
Yeah, that's right.
It's damn it, Nick. Remy, what you got going on, dog?
I'm gonna enjoy the weekend. I'm not gonna watch any TV. I might say fucking do a live stream before Legion gets on, just to lead up into his. To be honest with you, might start right at the beginning of that bullshit. Just because.
Anti Super Bowl streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I might put the link out in the chat and invite some anonymous wangs to show up on screen. Who knows? Who knows?
Right. Just DM me your email, sir. Wow, Remy. Wow. Dare I say that's anti-American?
Some would say that it's more American. The fact that I can dislike it, talk about it how I please,
and not get your head chopped off.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Damn it, Remy. Damn it.
Now, if there were 3 Lynx brothers around me with a foreign flag behind them, I might might need to think twice about that one.
No shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of the broadcast. Whoa, Izzy. Whoa. Like I said, anybody that joins the Link Squad by the end of February will be entered to win this Batman 171 first Silver Age appearance of Riddler. That will be sent to your doorstep if you join the Link Squad or if you're a member of the Link Squad at the time of the drawing. So good luck to all the Link Squad members. I appreciate the support. So that video, it's available now for members, but that video letting everyone know and explaining that will come out on Monday. And then we'll be here next Friday, man. And it's like, that's how we roll. And on that note, I still think we need to try to get like this chimp fight going.
Check the Illuminati chat.
Live on the air?
Boss, don't stay up too late tonight, boss. Big day tomorrow.
Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. You're about to get a first.
I imagine that's how DJ's rolling up to Heroes.
Oh shit. Hold up. I gotta share this.
It's not the Red Rocket, is it?
No.
That is how Nick's rolling up to Heroes.
Oh, with the Red Rocket? Nick, you rolling up with your Red Rocket out?
Two Red
Hey,
Rockets.
that dog you could ride.
Literally.
Put a saddle on it and just ride it to Heroes Con.
All right. This is how I'm rolling up to Heroes Con, ladies and gentlemen. Just like this. And I'm gonna say,
Hey, which one is DJ though?
oh shit! Why my neck looks like the guy from Alien Romulus?
Oh, what?
Hey, anybody? You want to fight my chimp?
Nelson said he's bagging the secret drops.
Oh, bagging the secret drop.
That dang Spider-Man they have is insane.
Yeah,
Where he's upside down.
there's one book on Nelson's stand that I hope makes it to the end of the weekend because I think I want to buy it.
Yo, Big Time Collectibles be doing the damn thing. Thank you to Nelson and Big Time Collectibles for all the support. If you're not a member of the gold members box that they do, you're missing out. Those
Stupid.
the value of those things is insane.
Yo, and those things, I don't know if there are any more left, but he was selling them. $80.
The gold members box?
Yes. The heritage version, correct? A lot of fire over there, but there was a lot of sold out signs when I walked past, so you guys are missing out.
Yeah, Nelson is doing his damn thing. Shout out to everybody over there, the entire team, including my guy, Mr. Nick's Kicks and Comics.
I can't thank those guys enough.
Yeah, that Miko Absolute Batman was absolutely fucking sick.
Yeah. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
You guys ready to roll?
Sure.
Remy, you ready to roll?
Mm-hmm.
Legion, you ready to roll?
Nah, I'd rather stay.
Nick, you ready to roll?
I would have to because I don't know if I can walk anymore.
What the hell?
When we end this, I just go listen to my phone and dive into my rabbit holes and just
one quick rabbit hole before we go.
Never a quick rabbit hole.
No, just one quick rabbit hole before we go.
We've been on chimps for an hour and 40 minutes.
No, forget about
that's
the chimps.
not a rabbit hole.
Chimps are chimps. They're not apes, whatever. The square that was found on Mars that you were talking about that Dan Roberts brought up or whatever, Joe Rogan. Yo, so I had no idea because everybody's talking about the square structure. So legit from rover pics of Mars or whatever it is, there's a legit square structure. The way that you would see a square structure over like the Amazon with LiDAR and there's pyramids. Like this to this day, there's still pyramids in the Amazon that are all covered up with
Dan Richards makes that direct comparison. He said if this photo that we're looking at of Mars was a LiDAR image of the Amazon, I would be like, yeah, I've seen this. Cool, whatever. There's thousands of structures under the canopy of the Amazon, but it's not there. It's on Mars. And it's in it. You know what it's next to?
That's what I was gonna say. I had no idea it was next to Sidonia.
It's next to Sidonia. It's next to the face.
So it's next to the face and the other pyramid and all that stuff that people knew about since what, the 70s, right? The face of Sidonia, the pyramid, and now this square is literally right next to that, which is insane. Mind blown. Woo!
Perfect square.
Perfect square.
It looked like the leftover like foundation of what could have been there of something.
And in the words
I'm not
of
saying that's what it is, but
that's what it is, dog.
I don't want to say anything to you because you're gonna make fun of me. You're gonna make fun of me, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Who's that?
I'll
Nelson?
see you tomorrow.
Yo, how short are your shorts, dog? You saw that knee?
Is that Delotto? He's not even putting the camera up.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
Yo,
y'all just kissed? Y'all just kissed.
No.
Bro, you got to tell him come say what's up to the Illuminati, dog.
No.
Who was that? Was that Delotto?
Not that comfortable just yet, man.
All you have to do is say, "Hey, you want to wave to my friends on a live stream?"
No.
Nick, who was it?
It was Delato.
Oh shit! You were spilling my water.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Nikki, your knees are too exposed. That's what we probably told you. Bro, how short are your shorts, dog?
I like that Nick almost spilled the water, and then he made sure he did it the second time.
Yeah. And then he mixes his drink with a hot dog.
There's a lot of theories that say that, Cliff. A lot of theories.
Yeah, that we travel from Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Reb, you didn't see any of this stuff, dog? This is new. This is big news, dog.
Yeah, nah, I saw it. I'm a disbeliever.
Nah, that was two other artists. I forget their names.
Wow.
Damn.
We'll
just write that off to you getting hit in the head by a chimp earlier today. Not that you don't like their work.
It's like I know names. I can't put names to faces just yet.
Yeah. Coco is one.
Yeah. Hey, you're that guy from that thing.
Another one,
All right, we'll see you guys next week. We love you. Thanks for coming out, guys.
He said to Durs, he was like, "Oh, I remember you from that place." All right, we're out of here.
What do you mean? How short are my shorts?
Well, dog, I saw mid thigh.
Yeah, well, it's hot as F out here, bro.
And you
I'm from Crenshaw Mafia.
Yeah, and you got a Jaden Smith tattoo on your thigh, dog.
You from Mars?
Oh shit! All right, we're actually out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out tonight. We appreciate you all. Joe, it's funny. I keep saying that, and then I keep talking. I was thinking about Joe all week about his water situation, man. I'm happy he got that all straightened out, man. So big shout out to everybody, my gentlemen. I love you as always. Nick, try not to nick anybody tomorrow, dog.
No, I'm gonna try. I always try not to, but it always happens anyway.
That's the beauty of Nick.
Yeah.
And he's like, he did it again. Ah! Yo, peace out, everybody.
Infamous Illuminati.
Oh no! Congratulations, you played yourself.